Hey guys, welcome to this week's new 26/7 episode 151. Or for the other idiots that don't believe that two-parters are two episodes, this would technically be your 150. But it's 151, and ironically, for an episode coming off of something this big, we get something even bigger. The reveal of Rainbow Dash's parents. And they're about as ego driven, helicopter love their daughter parents as one would fear. Bo Hothoop and Wendy Whistles love their daughter. But when I say love their daughter, I mean love their daughter. They live their lives vicariously through her, which is a disturbing thing. You see, I'm not a parent yet. And trust me, there are those moments in any parent's life where they're proud of their kids' accomplishments. But these two document everything. The documentation comes in handy when Scootaloo decides to hang out and show up for a school report about who inspires her the most. That's a right choice, by the way. And the two parents let her in on everything about Rainbow Dash's life. Her many firsts, her awards, and they're so absorbed about her, except they don't know one thing. Her recent accomplishments. When Scootaloo spilled the beans, though, the two worlds end up colliding, and we find out that RD is rather embarrassed by her parents, and for good reason. They go to exuberant routes, megaphones, built-in fireworks cannons, foam fingers, and helmets of their own daughter. I mean, this stuff is nuts. From a TV show standpoint, it's hilarious. Every little thing these two parents do in this episode is too much. But you can't believe this is real. That these are parents more egotistical about her more than they are about themselves. But unfortunately for Wendy Whistles and Bo, enough is enough. And Rainbow Dash puts her hoof down way too hard on them. They take it in their normal, overly accomplished sort of way, but when Scootaloo comes correct with what it truly is about, that parents are there not only to be a guide, but a source of self-esteem. Knowing that you have somebody in your corner always fighting for you can make you believe that you can do almost anything. And you want that person or people to most assuredly be your parents. Heavens knows that I have one living with me right now. My mom was one of my greatest inspirations and motivators. Dealing with what I have to deal with on a daily, weekly basis. Having a parent support you is excellent, especially if you weren't the greatest at first, which that's what we find out about RD. She wasn't always this massively accomplished and could do everything on the first try. Sometimes she had to struggle before she won, but her parents were right there, treating her like a winner even though she wasn't one. And that kind of support is invaluable in life. If you're a kid or you're a parent with kids, always be a motivation and always be supportive, but also know when to take it too far. Don't be that parent, that annoying helicopter parent that is trying to live vicariously through your child's accomplishments. Allow your child to grow up and succeed through what you have given them. Don't use your child as a piggyback or trampoline to your own success. Always love your kids, but also know that sometimes you might be a bit too much. Learn to be humble. Ironic, right? This episode is full of great animation. Pegasi Wing used us hands and fingers, the multitude of expressions used in the many photos that Scootaloo takes, and Scootaloo has had her all-time biggest fangirl in this episode. It kind of gets too much once she's with the parents too. It's like a fangirl hurricane. But also, props for one of the jokes in the episode to the sound team. When entering Rainbow Dash's award room, there's a sound effect, an almost godlike sound effect, that is often used in many cliches for episodes of this type. Thing is, it's actually written into one of the jokes and given a logical reason to exist, which makes it hilarious. Plus, it's nice to see the other members of the Wonderbolts in a more chill, supportive role, not being so hard on Rainbow Dash. But considering what this episode does for Rainbow Dash and her family outlook, I have a greater respect for Rainbow Dash coming out of this episode. Why? Because she had to grow up with that. And that's pressure enough. It may get a little bit too much for some and draining, and yes, Scootaloo's fangirl scream could be used as a fire alarm. But all in all, this is an excellent episode. Funny, full of great animation, and a couple of morals towards kids, and especially parents, that hit right at the heart of things and teach a valuable lesson. This once again grows Scootaloo's character as well as Rainbow. And let's be honest, these two parental ponies will not be forgotten about for a long time. They leave an indelible mark on the series. Here's hoping the next time we see them, they've learned their lesson, but haven't lost what has made them them. Sometimes having having the overly supportive parent can be a negative, but when they turn out to be cool, like this episode is, they're definitely a winner. Parental Glideanace gets a 5 out of 6 from me. It's an excellent episode full of great jokes and great character with a big warm heart to match. So, what are your thoughts on the episode? Leave your comments down and I will read and respond. As well as check out the end of the video for links to last week's review for Fluttershy Leans In, as well as some other work we do here at Code Equestria. And make sure to hit that subscribe button. And thanks to our brand new 3 subscribers for joining the family. Until next week, I'm Nirvana Sparkle. Find peace in your own Nirvana. And thanks for watching.